Hi, my name is Ken. Just want to tell you my experience on my seed implants that I had over at Dr. Moran's. And I'm 55 years old. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer at the age of 54. So I was on the younger side of that. My family doctor diagnosed it through a PSA test. My PSA was a 3.8 when it was diagnosed. And at that time, he recommended that I do a biopsy, and I did a biopsy shortly after that to find out that I was an intermediate case, and then I had to make a couple choices. Choices that I was given was to do seed implants or to do a prostatectomy. There's also beam radiation is another choice as well. I talked to two people that were of my age that had outside beam radiation, and another one had seed implants actually done by Dr. Moran. And the one gentleman that did a beam radiation said I would not recommend you do that. His experience was out in California somewhere. He was not happy with the recovery time and the length of time that it took. The gentleman that had seed implants done by Dr. Moran was thrilled with the experience, and that was about 15 years ago or so. Might be a little bit less, maybe 10 years, somewhere in that window. So I talked to some prostatectomy doctors. Actually, I went to one in the city of Chicago, and I went to one here in the burbs, in the suburban areas, and talked to both of them. I kind of felt that when I was talking to the prostatectomy doctors, I felt a little bit of a scare tactic being used. They were saying that, there's cancer cells in your body. We're going to get all the cancer cells out. So prostatectomy is the way to go. At the age of 55, I wasn't too excited about that being an option. So I pursued it further. Came in here, talked to Dr. Moran. Being an intermediate case, he felt this is something that they certainly can handle. I proceeded to use Dr. Moran. He did a titanium seed in me. I believe that they put 48 titanium seeds, which is a smaller seed with a bigger punch to it, apparently, is what I've been told. And the good news is that almost a year later, my PSA test that was taken today is down to a .005 from a 3.8. So in Dr. Moran's eyes, I'm healed, and my quality of life is fantastic, and I couldn't be any happier.